Hello and welcome to episode 24 of the Console Space podcast. And do you guys know what's funnier than 24? Well, we'll tell you next time because we can't really reveal that right now. I'm your host, Sean Colangelo, joined as always by the one and only Slickwick Jonathan Porter. How's it going, JP?
It's going good, Sean.
I might add he's a co-host and co-producer. Just like this guy.
Yeah.
The raddest dad you wish you had, Rob Kettlewell. How's it going, Rob? Yeah.
It's going good, Sean.
This is the podcast we get together to talk about video games. You probably knew that if on the off chance that you're watching, you're probably not. JP, what have you been playing, man?
I've been playing, went back to Horizon Zero Dawn. I've been playing that a lot, trying to beat it.
Do you know where are you?
I'm pretty far. I got the whole map opened up. I don't know I don't want to talk about what mission I'm on. I don't want to give anything away. I'm going to say I'm probably 70%.
70%? You heard it from the man himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say, that's my guess.
Okay. All right. What do you think so far?
I think it's really good. Yeah, I think I don't have any awesome review for it, but
you probably aren't quite you're probably like right on the cusp of kind of like piecing the story together and like really being like, whoa.
Exactly. But the story's really interesting. It's kept me interested from the start, so I like it.
It was a lot better than, honestly, that game's so fun to play, like, even though were a lackluster story, like, it would still be a good game, but I was shocked at how good that game story ended up being, so.
Yeah, I remember when the trailers first came out for it, that was, like, my big worry for it. I was like, oh, it looks fun to play, but I don't know how that story's going to be. It might be kind of generic, but it is actually really cool. So.
Yeah. When you beat it, we'll take some time on one of these to kind of go into the story a little bit. We'll obviously warn people, but at this point, you probably played it if you want, you wanted to, but still. So is that pretty much it? Just pretty much
yeah, that's pretty much it. Bought some new stuff, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, we'll get into the retro things here. Robbie, what are you playing?
Ooh, I've been playing some Stardew Valley, getting ready for the big old Harvest Festival.
Oh!
And I've been playing some Mario Golf. Game Boy.
Game Boy. That was actually the first. Was it released on the Game Boy first, like, and then the 64?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I think wasn't there a Mario Golf for like SNES or something?
No, I don't think so. Was there? I'm pretty sure the first one was.
I'm not sure. There was golf.
There was a golf game.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just playing video games with things that I do in real life. It's really weird.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Did you buy Farming Simulator?
No. No, because it's just not realistic enough.
Yeah.
Did you see there's going to be like a new train simulator game?
Really?
I was like, Rob's going to love this.
See, I've played the train simulator games before, and like they're fun, but I don't like them as much as like the old like Railroad Tycoon games.
Okay.
Because I like the business like aspects too, and just riding in a train gets kind of boring after a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would have really guessed that.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's a shock.
It'd be a lot cooler if you were like actually riding on a train and you're like, wow, I'm riding on like 100-ton train. This is cool.
Come on out of the train.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, we don't have the rights for that.
They should add a story mode where you're like on the train, you're trying to solve a murder mystery.
That'd be cool.
Someone on this train is a murderer.
What if there was a train simulator for like 1800s trains where you were like driving a train across like the New West?
Yeah, it's called Red Dead.
So like
go buy it, it's coming out. I was so upset in Red Dead Redemption, and like the first time I killed the engineer of the train, I'm like, I'm gonna friggin' drive this train, it's gonna be awesome. You can't drive the train.
Yeah,
So I killed the train engineer for no reason.
it's a shame.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Red Dead, a couple days ago there was a reveal of the gameplay. Have
It
you
was
seen
awesome.
No, I haven't.
You need to watch that.
It's awesome.
Looks pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that game is gonna be phenomenal. Can't wait for
So
that.
ready. Between that and Fallout, I'm not gonna leave my house.
No.
And it's great because it's winter and it's gonna be awful to leave our houses here.
Yeah, it usually is in the wintertime. So.
Yeah. All right, Sean, what have you been playing?
Well, I've kind of slowed down on Zelda. I am in the area right now when you're in the desert and you go in like the big, well, like you go like inside this big camel,
Mm-hmm.
and
Like a literal camel?
no, it's like an ancient machine camel.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the robot spider from Wild Wild West.
kind of,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow, wow. Oh, stop.
We don't have the rights for that either.
Damn it.
Flagged on YouTube.
Yeah. Well.
Uh,
So, kind of slowed down with Zelda. Monster Hunter. Now, did you see
playing
the dude? Okay. I want you guys to guess how many hours I have in Monster Hunter.
200.
Nope,
300.
almost 300.
Okay.
How many?
Almost 300.
How many days is that?
You know,
More than 2.
I think Aaron was in the math. I think it was like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I think something like that. Actually, I think something might be going on. There is a crossover event at the moment with Final Fantasy,
Oh, okay.
and you fight a behemoth,
Okay.
and it sucks because it can one shot kill your whole team very very easily, and it happens quite often. I have completed it enough times to craft the armor though, which is at the moment not quite, but some of the best armor in the game. And I also crafted a couple of the best weapons in the game. So I was sucked back into that for probably like a solid 2 weeks. But once I kind of, accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and kind of just, there's not much more I can do right now until they release more content, which they will sooner or later. So once I kind of stopped playing Monster Hunter again, after that brief binge, I actually finally am playing the Assassin's Creed Origins DLC
Okay.
because I just hadn't beaten that, so I started that, and just the other night on a whim, I started the first Jak and Daxter game because I actually
Really?
had never played Jak and Daxter before.
You've never played it.
Which is weird, I know.
Like PS2?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I got the PS4 version of the first one
Okay.
like 2 years ago for free when I pre-ordered Uncharted 4. And I figured, you know what, screw it. I have this time at the moment, and I started playing. Dude, it's a great game.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. So once I beat the first one, I probably will just go on ahead and beat the next two.
This is a really random thought, but do you have any idea in the PS4 version if you can skip the cutscenes? You probably didn't try since it's your first time.
Right. I don't know if you can, but I can tell you that it runs really fast in the PS4.
That's good.
Like if you die, it pretty much like reloads the level like immediately. Like bam. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
I just remember trying to go back to it after I had played it once, and I went to skip the opening cutscene, and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, okay, and it got like annoying to where I like didn't continue playing. through it.
You just exit out.
Yeah, I was like, well,
can't do this.
Saw these already. I don't want to see those again.
Yeah.
And they're like a couple of them were kind of long. It's like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I want to say probably not.
Yeah.
But
Probably not.
I'm not sure. So
It's been long enough. I could sit through them now, but at the time it was like I got right back into it, and it's like, never mind.
right. Okay, so we don't really have a main topic per se. I guess kind of. Pretty much, I just wanted to get together and celebrate the fact that 1 year in the making, we finally have the SNES and NES Classics.
Why don't you open them up? Show them.
Well, I don't. They're.
I'm not gonna do that. These are collector's items.
They've been out for so long. There's plenty of unboxing videos you can find. You don't need me to do it for you, okay? No, so I have, this is a bit of a story of how. So the NES Classic came out what? I think it was like November of 2016, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna say absolutely.
Something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That came out. I was like, I wouldn't mind having it, but I'm not. I don't know. I mean, the NES. There obviously are some classics on that, but because it was slightly before my time, I don't have a super close relationship with the NES.
Yeah.
So I just didn't really feel the need to have it. At first I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Then I believe it was in July of last year, so 2017, the SNES Classic comes out, and I was like, hell yes.
Yeah.
And a big reason for that is because it has a lot of games that actual copies of are expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Like freaking like Earthbound and so on and so forth. And it's also the only way at the moment that you can play Star Fox 2.
Legal way. Play
Right.
Star Fox 2.
Sure, legal way.
Right.
I once actually, I did the math and of what it would cost to actually have a SNES with 2 controllers and then, actual copies of all the games on it, and it was like close to $1,000.
Oh wow.
So
Does that come with controllers?
I think it comes with 1.
It comes with one. Okay.
Yeah. So for $80, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, definitely want one, right? So it went live, and I was trying to order one, and you just couldn't get one. Like, I had it in my cart and everything, and I was like...
We didn't... Was it the NES or the SNES that we had our orders in and they were confirmed?
That was for Walmart.
Yes.
I'll get to that.
Get to that.
So, yeah. At first I was trying, I think maybe like on Amazon or GameStop or whatever, and I couldn't get through. So then I order it through Walmart because I think it was a couple of weeks like after the initial release. Walmart was like, hey, we're gonna have these, right? So I stayed up late and I got my pre-order, and I was like, all right, I got it, I'm set. And then like a week later, we got emails saying like, oh, there was like a glitch in our system. We weren't supposed to reveal these at that date or whatever, and they canceled all pre-orders.
Yeah.
And we were pissed.
I mean, so they already charged my card and everything. Like, it was coming.
Right.
And then they're just like, oh, nope, sorry.
Right. So, at that point, I was just over it. I was like, you know what? I don't even want that damn thing. Screw it. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I kind of just let it go. Well, now, like, about a month ago, back in July, they just kind of randomly restocked them both at GameStop. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So I finally got them, and I'm pumped about it, and it's just nice that it's over with at this point. But we're going to go through it all again when they probably make the N64 Classic, because they will.
Do you think they're going to stop at the N64 Classic? Or do you think they're going to make a GameCube Classic?
I don't think they'll make a GameCube Classic because it wasn't a very successful console, and it's not quite... I mean...
I don't know.
They only need, what, like 20 games? I could name 20 games they would put on it.
Oh, well, sure.
They're all Mario games.
Well, this one has 30. Does the Super Nintendo have 30? Or?
No, it's like it's only 21.
Oh, really?
Which is stupid, but whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. The N64 and the GameCube, I believe, actually have similar sales numbers. Like they didn't do so hot. So
The hilarious thing is that whenever you go to a party, there's always an N64 there.
Oh, sure.
It's not another system. It's always an N64.
Right. So if they do remake the 64, I guess I could see them also doing the GameCube. But at the same time, even though there was only like 5 years between the two consoles, maybe 6.
I'm not sure.
In terms of technology, they seem like night and day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're way different, and I guess I just don't know, like, if the Cube seems kind of like old enough for that kind of remake treatment, but maybe.
It's almost what? When did Cube come out? 2002.
01, some 2 maybe.
It's almost 20 years ago already.
Yeah.
That's true.
And
I don't know.
I don't know. And that will be. I don't know how tricky it'll be to put that many GameCube games on the internal memory. If it'll be expensive, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know they're not huge files, but they're bigger than those two systems for sure. So
It wouldn't. I mean, these have done so well. I wouldn't be shocked if they did do it because they're gonna make money from it.
yeah,
So I mean, it would make sense, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's just talk about it. Why not? What's on the 64 Classic?
Super Mario 64.
Yes.
Pokemon Snap.
Yes.
Star Fox 64.
yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina
Yes.
of Time.
Majora's Mask.
Yes.
007.
Mario Party 3.
Mm-hmm. Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart. Perfect Dark.
Yeah, Perfect Dark or GoldenEye or both.
GoldenEye's definitely on there.
Yeah.
Did we say Smash Brothers?
Nope.
Smash.
Smash Brothers.
So that's 10. 10 more.
Oh man. I want to say Glover because I love Glover, but it's not going to be on there.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Definitely.
Maybe even the sequel, Banjo 2.
Katooie. Banjo Katooie. Wasn't there Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, if Diddy Kong Racing was on there.
Diddy Kong Racing.
I think they would put Mario Kart instead. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't think
We all know that Diddy Kong Racing was a superior game.
I totally
but
agree.
know.
Dude, I'm a collector. But I refuse to own Mario Kart 64. Screw that game.
Do you have Diddy Kong Racing?
Of course I do.
Then why don't we play it all the time?
We will.
Why don't we play it every
Because I
day?
don't live here.
That's true.
Because this isn't real, Rob.
We're in the Matrix, bro. You know this.
Oh my God. An F-Zero.
F-Zero.
Probably F-Zero would be on there. That's 13, I think. Ish, whatever. Oh, man. There's got to be more.
Did we say Pokemon Stadium?
No, we didn't. We said Snap.
Okay.
Oh, Snap and Stadium, probably.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I feel like...
I'm trying to think what would be. Oh, Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
For 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, even though it would. Wait, you looking it up?
Yeah, no, just.
We look on more games.
Yeah.
Even though it would be, it's thought of more of a PlayStation game, but that was like a big deal when they put it on the 64 because it was like, how'd they even do
like
that?
M-rated, like Nintendo.
Well, not even that. It was just, it was 2 discs. They put it on a cartridge.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad Fur Day would be on there.
Paper Mario would probably be on
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wave Race.
Kirby 64.
Kirby.
Wave Race would be on there.
One of the Star Wars games. I don't know which one.
I don't know
pick.
if they would get the licensing for those.
That's a good point.
Possibly not, but maybe like Rogue Squadron.
Because
or
if
something.
licensing wasn't an issue, I would say one of the wrestling games, like WWF, like No Mercy or something.
Yeah.
Pilot Wings, Excite Bike,
Turok.
Rayman.
Doom. Maybe Harvest Moon 64 would make it. That's a classic.
Ooh, that would definitely.
Quest 64, obviously.
Obviously.
As well as Superman 64. That's
Okay. That'd be the
Wow.
best.
that's a fantastic game. There it is.
Yeah.
So that's probably like close to 20, whatever. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of great games for 64, so
Yeah.
I kind of hope they do it. I think the only reason I would buy one is just to preserve, because like What's this whole thing like where cartridges are supposed to stop working someday, right? Or is that a thing?
Mostly it's the battery in them that just goes bad.
It just
Well,
goes-
the actual supposedly NES cartridges are old enough to experience like data degradation from being read too many times and just from being old. So a lot of them are supposed to not work anymore or stop working sometime soon, but I keep hearing that and I haven't. I don't know.
yeah, I mean,
So far so good, but
Right.
they're supposed to stop working.
right.
So.
I don't play a whole lot of NES games anyway, so I've not really experienced that. But
It's supposed to happen to everything else as time goes on, but yeah, there definitely needs to be a way to preserve all that stuff, and there's a way. Having the ROMs online is a good way, but Nintendo doesn't like that.
right.
So
Yeah.
Nintendo is currently in a lawsuit suing some of the ROM websites where you can download their games and play them online, which they can legally do because that's legal, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal if those games, like literally the code wasn't being like preserved on those websites and like that's it. Like they don't have any.
Well, it's not like a lot of these games are even like for sale anywhere. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like Nintendo like has a platform where it's like, here's literally every game we've ever sold if you want to buy it.
My only hope would be maybe they're suing them now of all times because they are making something like that.
I would hope so.
But it's hard to say. I mean,
And I don't understand why that. Like, they've had stuff with like the Nintendo store and like PlayStation, Xbox does the same thing, but there has been no store that like literally has the entire catalog available.
no.
And I mean, I don't know if it's like a licensing issue or like, I know it's not like a hosting the data issue because that really shouldn't be a problem anymore.
No, that should be like a flash drive for like every game on
you
the
have
Super
like
Nintendo.
Yeah, you have like Amazon that hosts like 1 million movies for download. Like, I just don't understand it.
Yep. Whatever.
Ooh, while we're here, let's do a top 10 list if they did make a GameCube classic.
They did make a GameCube classic.
Super Mario Sunshine,
Melee, Smash Brothers Melee.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, Pikmin.
Which one?
Mm,
1 and 2 or just
1 and 2.
1 and 2. That's 5.
5 games. GameCube.
What were the Luigi's Mansion,
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion.
a Super Mario Party.
Mm,
You don't think?
I don't think so.
I don't know. They'd probably put it on there. I'm counting.
Oh, Metroid
Uh,
Prime.
Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
1 and 2, yeah. You think?
Oh, Resident Evil Remake.
Dude, that game was sick.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you ever played Eternal Darkness? Have we talked about that game? It's a horror game.
I'm sure we have at some point.
Resident Evil 4. I hate that. I saw that on your phone, but every game I keep suggesting Resident Evil games, which is weird. But
One game that I was not in my collection that I finally just bought. Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
Okay. See, there's too many. We already
Yeah,
we're passing it up.
there's so many good games. Actually,
F-Zero GX.
yeah, I still need a copy of that game actually. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I mean, I don't know if they put
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur 2,
They
Star
put
Wars
Soul
Rogue
Calibur.
Squadron. Oh, Skies of Arcadia. You guys don't know how awesome my wife is?
do tell.
Say your wife or your life?
Wife.
Okay.
Wife. I found out that she bought me a freaking sealed copy of Skies of Arcadia Legends for GameCube.
Oh my god.
Like
Probably really expensive.
it was like $130.
Damn.
I told her, I was like, you didn't have to buy it new.
Uh-huh.
You could have just bought a used copy for like half of that.
Only the best for Sean.
I guess. Beyond Good and Evil, Star Fox Adventures,
As
Super
you
Monkey Ball,
go
Kirby.
through that-
No,
Oh,
Kirby,
Super
right?
Monkey Ball. I forgot about that game.
As you go through that,
There's too many. Dude, I love the GameCube.
There's
It-
your
it-
argument for the
It was
GameCube
a
Classic.
God, it was a fantastic console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess. Oh, okay. Sorry. One last thing before we, wrap it up. I got this app.
Okay.
It's called CLZ Games.
Okay.
Check this out. It lets you track and store. Yeah, cool. It lets you track and store all the games you own.
Okay.
So it's like, I just bought, I don't know, I just bought Skies of Arcadia, right? Or, whatever. Right. You find it, you put it in your collection, and then it also tells you, like, what the games are worth, too.
Wow.
Looks cool. Where's it get the prices from?
I don't know, honestly. They're not exact, but they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to guess how many games I own and the total
Did you put every game that
yeah.
you own in that
Oh,
app?
hell yeah. Yeah.
John has a lot of downtime at work.
What would you guess? What's the number of games that I own and for what, like, at what value? And
What value?
so when we filmed with Concrete Teepee, we were in the midst of asking this question, but then the camera cut off, and when we came back, we forgot to say.
Okay.
And it turns out that Ed Berardi
On the
from
money.
Concrete Teepee was spot on.
With the number?
That's why. Well, yeah. Well,
The price.
The price.
that's why we call him Eddie Money, because he's right on the money.
He's like the Rain Man of vintage video games.
So, how close was he for the number of games? Did you ask him that?
He was.
It's like 100 off.
Okay.
Not even. I don't think.
Yeah. Close.
I think he was.
That's so close.
Yeah. He was like spot fucking on, dude.
Guess number of games and then the dollar value.
I'm looking at mine. See how many I have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have. Oh boy.
I already played this game 3 times.
You're gonna play it every week.
Oh my god.
It's like The Price is Right.
I wish Drew Carey was here.
Yeah, that would help.
Bring your action figure. Rob has the Drew Carey action figure.
Oh, really?
License from the Drew Carey show. I'm still looking for the action figure of Mimi.
Yes.
Because they made the 2 of them together. And he comes with a briefcase and a coffee cup.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's one of my prized possessions.
I'm going to guess 584 games.
Oh my.
Dude,
Was
are
that
you
close?
serious? You're 582.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wow.
Dollar value.
At how much? Wow.
That's incredible. You're trying to beat out Eddie.
Roughly how many grand?
That's stupid. I swear I didn't see that number.
No,
I
I believe you. That's crazy.
Is it? It's definitely. Is it multiple thousands?
Oh yeah.
Thousands of thousands.
Did you? It doesn't include consoles.
No hardware included.
4,000.
Mm.
More.
Mm-hmm.
6,000.
Closer.
Final guess. $7,957.34.
Very close. $7,097.49.
Okay. All right.
That was good though.
That's crazy. That's insane that just happened.
It's weird that we had 2 friends that zeroed in on
One
each
of them.
one of them.
Yeah. I think in terms of the number of games, Ed guessed maybe like 600.
Mm-hmm.
So, which
I
you were
guess
even closer
580,
than that,
yeah.
which is nuts. That's crazy. All right. So,
Man.
for our last segment today, so JP, you're at the beach recently,
Yeah.
right? Where do you guys usually go? South Carolina, right?
Yep. Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach, okay. And so you got a game while you're down there, right? And then you got something
yeah.
recently too. So why don't you tell us about?
Yeah,
about
I got So we went to Myrtle Beach Mall. There's a store at Myrtle Beach Mall. I didn't know they had a mall, but they do. And there's a store in it that sells old games.
Okay.
And they have some old arcade games set up in the store that they have everything set to like a quarter per play.
What games did they have?
Like the arcade games?
Yeah.
They had a lot. They had a room connected to the store with a bunch of vintage games like Frogger, and they had a Mario arcade cabinet.
Ooh.
And they had root beer tapper. They had a gauntlet machine, which was awesome. A few of us got together and played Gauntlet.
Did they have any pinball?
Yeah, they had a few pinball machines.
What machines did they have? Do you remember?
I remember they had Tales from the Crypt.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
I don't remember what the other ones were, but I remember that one. Yeah, they had a lot of cool arcade games. I bought a compilation of arcade games for PS2. I bought Taito Legends, which I used to have the second one, and I think I got rid of it a long time ago, but I don't know why. So I bought the first one, and because there's Taito Legends 1 and 2 for PS2. They're actually like really good compilations of like old arcade games from Taito. Taito made Space Invaders. They made a lot of other stuff too. A lot of other games too. But
Somebody... I'm trying to remember who has the rights to Space Invaders now.
I don't know if they... I don't know if...
I think it... Because I remember us talking about this not this long ago. I think it was still like the independent company that owns it, because it was like a ridiculous amount of money that they still make on like the licensing for it.
Oh yeah, it's probably Taito, or if there's an old arcade game that I don't know who owns it, I just assume it's Namco Bandai.
Yeah.
Anyway, while I was there, I bought Taito Legends, and I bought. Me and some friends were talking about having a LAN party.
Ooh.
So I bought Halo 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. So got Halo 2 for the original Xbox. That's all I bought while I was down there, game-wise.
Where is your original Xbox? It's not here, is it?
No, it's actually in my closet. I haven't put it out here yet.
Oh, I see. Gee, I wonder why.
No room.
I was telling Rob that empty space is where the 360 goes, but I put it away whenever you come over.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so while I was up here, while I was at Pittsburgh Beach, I bought this box copy of Star Raiders for Atari 2600. And I don't think I've ever seen a boxed Atari game before.
I haven't.
And this one is even cooler because it has two boxes inside, one for the game and one for the keypad controller. Or excuse me, the video touchpad controller.
That's crazy.
So it's got like a big old box for each one, and it has like a little overlay over the keypad, which tells you what button does what, and each game that uses the keypad controller comes with an overlay for the controller.
Oh wow.
So that's super cool, and but the coolest part about this box comes with two books. One is a catalog it's an advertisement for specifically 49 games. And the other, which I didn't tell you about yet.
Ooh, secrets.
Yeah, it has the manual, which is a full color manual.
That's glossy stock.
Yeah.
Is that a comic book?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Comes with the Atari Force. A little advertisement on
From
the back.
DC Comics.
Yeah, from DC Comics, Atari Force. On the back it has an advertisement for Sword Quest.
Was Sword Quest that thing that happened like all over the world or whatever?
It was
like a contest.
Yes,
thing?
it was a contest that they had.
Okay, yeah. That was nuts.
Yeah, AVGN does a video on it. But yeah, has a comic in here for Atari Force. Pretty cool.
Wow.
But yeah, I haven't read it. But the best part about all of this is this catalog has some of the best description. Has a really good description for your experience while playing these games, and all of the artwork in. Look at this picture of this guy playing chess. Did you see that?
Wow, that's a work of art.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Every cover art that they did for any of these Atari games, it's beautiful.
Go back a page.
Wow.
This page is hilarious because it has, on the top of it has like this awesome like hand like painted like artwork, and at the bottom it has like the actual gameplay. That
Yeah,
looks awful.
that's funny.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera. It has the actual art and the gameplay right underneath of it, which is a terrible comparison. But
Yeah, it's like night and day.
yeah, but I'm glad they included it. Get that 3D tic-tac-toe. Oh, I want to show that. This is probably not even coming up on the camera right, but there's a picture of a guy playing chess. So anyway, we could edit in like full screen pictures of this, but
yeah, we could do that, but we're not.
we're not going to do that. Anyway, so instead of reading the back of a game, I'm going to read a little bit from this introduction from Atari. Because for our last segment, normally we read the back of an old game because they're really funny. We don't have to do that today because we have this book.
This one's pretty old.
This one's pretty old. This is 1982.
Damn,
It's 9 years before I was born.
that's crazy.
So it says, the adventure begins. You travel through an enchanted land, searching for the golden chalice. Fortunately, you find it before a dragon finds you. To celebrate this adventure, and it has adventure in all caps because there's a game called Adventure that it was describing. To celebrate this adventure, you dine with Pac-Man, who is as charming as ever. Then, much as you hate to eat and run, it's off to the Razik solar system to take part in Yar's revenge. So, and it says, the options are unlimited. This is my favorite part. This is just the beginning of the many fantasies you can enjoy on the Atari Video Computer System game. It does say that. And there's no end to the excitement because Atari creates new game program cartridges all the time. The fun is real. From colorful clowns to furry tarantulas, Atari games feature graphics that are delightful and imaginative. And from screeching missiles to mysterious footsteps, realistic sound effects add to the fun. No, they don't, because they didn't have any.
Lies.
It's false advertising.
Yeah. And it's real easy. All Atari games are easy to learn, so everyone can enjoy them right away. Difficulty switches let you control the level of challenge so a beginner can play a satisfying game against a pro, and you can increase the level of difficulty as your skill increases. We're bringing out a new group of easy-to-play games now that are specially designed to instruct and entertain young children ages 6 to 10. So, it's not really true either. If you don't have a manual, it's like impossible to like figure out what's happening in these games most of the time. But anyway, yeah, I'll go a little bit farther. It's a system you can't beat. The Atari Video Computer System. The Atari Computer Video System game is what they're calling it.
They definitely had someone that like they either hadn't figured out like just calling it video games, or like they had someone write this that didn't know anything about.
I just think they didn't figure it out yet because
Yeah.
like after Atari, it was the Nintendo Entertainment System because they didn't want to call it a video game because of the negative connotation it had with like being a toy.
Yeah.
So like this is the Atari Video Computer System games. They're just like, it's whatever you want it to be. If you like electronics, buy it. It consists of the game console, 2 sets of controllers, a power adapter, a TV antenna switch box, and the combat game program cartridge to start you off with a bang. The game console attaches easily to your television set. It won't interfere with regular viewing. The controllers and game program cartridges plug into the console and open up a world of possibilities. Every Atari product is built with strict quality control standards for dependable performance, and that's not true either. And
Especially E.T.
yeah. And now there's a network of local Atari repair centers to help keep your game in good working order. Atari is the first home video game company to bring this important service to you. Then it says, start your adventure today. Turn the page and discover the world of Atari magic that's waiting for you. You is italicized because it means you.
Yeah. Like you.
Yeah.
Not me, you.
No, I was reading it, so me. So this book is filled with
Porn.
really good pictures and really
The artwork is amazing.
the artworks. It's wonderful. It's glorious. Children's game. Demons to Diamonds.
Now, if you don't mind.
This game's called Demons to Diamonds, and there's a little tag at the bottom that says it's a children's game. With a little bear on it. Oh, wow.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did this run you?
This game, it's like $10 or $15.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole thing boxed?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I would have bought it too.
Wait, there was an original sticker on it. How much was it originally?
The original sticker on the box says $3.99
From 1982.
Wow.
I assume, I don't know, it's from the store. I looked this up, actually. The name of the store, it's like Zaire, something
Yeah.
like that. They were bought out by, I think the company that owns, they're bought out by like Hills or Ames or something like that.
Yeah. Hills, and then Ames bought out Hills.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So it was before those stores was this store.
Wow.
I have a box for my original NES, and it has a sticker on it from Hills.
I miss Hills.
That's amazing. Hills
Yeah.
was the best.
This was great. I want to leave you with one random thing. You know those old games on the Dreamcast, Power Stone?
Yeah.
Okay. They go for like $80. I don't know. They're like way too expensive. And then I know we were texting about the Power Stone collection that they made for the PSP. Did you ever buy that or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, do you have a PSP or a Vita or no?
I have a PSP, yeah.
Okay. Because currently that edition, which includes the first 2 games, is on sale on the PSN for $3.
Oh, wow.
You might want to jump on that.
Okay.
You're not getting it any cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Ever. I'd rather have it for Dreamcast, but I'm not paying. You know, so.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Just letting you know.
All right.
Guess that'll do it. Thanks for showing us that, man. That was actually really cool.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it, so.
And I mean, like that price. I mean, it's a steal too. So.
Yeah.
For sure. So that'll do it for episode 24. Next time we're gonna tell you what's funnier than 24. You might have an idea, but you know.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you know. So, thanks as always for watching. Thanks you guys for being here with me. Make sure you also check out Game Day Gameplay, our sports segment, and we have a brand new segment called Chords and Consoles, where we interview local bands, local musicians, while also talking about some video games. It's gonna be a new one of those pretty soon. So keep an eye out for all that. Like, share, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, and I'll see you next time.